comes. How do you feel about the verdict, Officer Buxton?
Okay, out of the way, please.
How about you, Mrs. Buxton? How do you feel about the judge's decision?
I'm very glad it's
No questions, now, please.
Buxton, even though you were acquitted, how do you...
I said not now.
How do you feel about gunning down a defenseless old man?
If I stopped to ask myself how I felt every time I did my job, I'd never do my job.
Tell a man's family that. Is that a policeman's job, shooting unarmed civilians?
Officer Buxton was acting in accordance with the law.
You're a pig, Buxton.
Bravo. Your turn.
What? Your turn? You got to be kidding.
Come on, once around the parking lot, you'd be a real pro.
Come on, get out of here.
Come on, I dare you.
You think I'm going to take this skateboard and put it down here and just get up on it and push off? Like this?
Hey, you've been holding out on me.
Morning.
Good morning, Doctor.
Morning. Morning.
Morning, darling.
Morning, Melanie. Melanie!
Trapper, are you all right?
Fine.
I knew it. It finally happened. You're having your midlife crisis.
He dared me.
Well, I think you looked adorable. Did they throw in a beanie and knee pads to match?
You want to see me about something?
Yes, I do. I had the day off, thought I'd catch you early and take you to lunch.
Oh, lunch, and you're treating? What's wrong?
Why do you always assume a nice gesture means I'm in the market for a favor?
Well, aren't you?
Of course, but let's talk about it over lunch.
Okay, you're on. Oops.
First, a word from our sponsor, right?
Right. Look, why don't you wait for me in my office, huh?
Darling, didn't you forget something? Your skateboard.
Oh, right.
Ciao.
Wie ist der Puls, Jackpot?
112 und schwach.
Was gibt es?
Er hat einen Bauchschuss, John.
Oh, das sieht ja schlimm aus.
Er hat schon 6 Plasmakonserven bekommen.
Das blutet ganz schön. Die Kugel hat Alan zerstört.
Schwester, bringen Sie ihn noch vor dem OP zum Röntgen.
Gehen wir.
Will you look at that crowd? This guy's got quite a fan club.
Who is he?
Haven't you been reading the papers? He's that cop accused of gunning down an old man in front of his own house. He says the guy was going for a gun. What he was going for was his wallet.
Well, let's hope our sight's a little better. You understand?
Oh, man, what a mess.
Dysentery's lacerated. Okay, get that bleeder, will you?
Got it. Clamp.
There you go. Understand? Okay, the spleen's got to go.
Oh, good, you're still here. Trapper's on his way. He had to see some patients after he finished surgery.
Oh, that's all right. This is fascinating. I'm learning all kinds of things. Starch, did you know that this spot on my hand could be dermatofibroma? And this thing on my knee could be adiposis dolorosa.
And do you know that last month's issue was even better than this? The Wonderful World of Fungi. I could hardly put it down.
You couldn't. Well, Trapper should have married someone like you.
Oh, come on. It deprived you of all those alimony checks. Besides, you know, once you've swapped sutures with a man, the thrill is gone.
Why, Starch, you never told me.
Well, you had to find out about it sooner or later.
Good thing you came when you did. I think I've learned all I want to about dermatofibroma.
Oh, well, you never know when you'll need it. You ready to go?
Sure you don't need a pass to leave the grounds?
Oh, no, it's okay. Warden says I can go out as long as I stay within a 5-mile radius. Come on, I'm starved.
Me too. I know this great little restaurant where they've got...
Trapper, you've got to come quick. It's Buxton. He's in trouble.
Can you wait?
Why not? A few more hours with these. I'll have my own practice.
Now what?
Respiratory depression. His blood pressure's down.
BP's 82/50. Respiration's very shallow.
I don't understand it. He was doing fine till a little while ago.
And look at this. Pinpoints. How much morphine is he on?
10 milligrams every... Wait a minute. That's not the IV I set up.
What?
You ordered a piggyback of ampicillin every 6 hours. Where is it?
What's going on?
Somebody's tampered with the IV. I distinctly remember...
All right, get this down to the lab. Tell them to check it for its narcotic content. It could be morphine. And get me 1 cc of naloxone, quick.
Yes, sir.
Looks like somebody doesn't want this guy to make it. Who's been in here in the last hour?
Well, beside you two, a lot of nurses, a couple of doctors, a guy's wife.
Now, come on, it's important. Anybody else?
No, sorry. Why?
Well, somebody put a high dose of morphine in his IV.
Enough to kill him?
That was a general idea, yeah.
Detective Judson, homicide. Is he going to be okay?
Well, I don't know. It's too early to tell. His condition's still critical.
Now, I want the security tightened around here. I want men on every corridor, and no one gets on this floor without proper identification. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, gentlemen. We'll do better next time.
There better not be a next time. I mean, we bust our butts trying to save the guy, and then some jerk gets by and takes another crack at him right under our noses.
Won't happen again, Doctor.
Well, I don't know what kind of miracle men you think we are, but we can only bring him back so often.
You're beautiful when you're angry.
This wasn't my idea of a quaint little luncheon place, but here we are.
Well, I'm sorry, babe. The way the day's been going, I just didn't feel like I could leave the hospital. So, what's this all about?
Trapper, why don't we wait till after lunch?
Kids okay?
Oh, sure, they're fine.
Your job?
Mm-hmm. Better than ever.
You're not sick?
No, I'm not.
Well, if it's so important, tell me.
All right. I need a loan.
For a minute you had me.
Actually, it's not a loan. It's just an advance on my alimony. My car is in the shop again. Well, you know the trouble I've been having with it lately. This time it died on me right in the middle of rush hour traffic.
How much do you want?
Now, I've worked it all out. I can pay you back just as soon
Look,
as...
you don't have to pay me back. I mean, it's a gift. I mean, happy birthday.
Trapper, it isn't my birthday. I came to you for a loan. A formal request for capital to be paid back with interest.
Was soll ich tun? Deine Kreditwürdigkeit überprüfen, deine Ausweis- und Telefonnummer notieren?
Wenn es um Geld geht, sollte man das tun. Ich habe es durchgerechnet und...
Ich möchte dir das Geld schenken. Du hast eben dein Budget ein bisschen überzogen.
Ich habe mein Budget kein bisschen überzogen. Ich komme sehr gut damit aus, danke.
Das glaube ich dir.
Nein, das tust du nicht. Du denkst, die kleine dumme Melanie verliert den Überblick bei all den Zahlen.
Jetzt kommt ein Vortrag über die Selbstständigkeit der Frau, stimmt's?
Tu nicht zu überlegen, Trapper.
Melanie, I want to give you the money. If it makes you feel better to pay it back, fine.
With interest.
Fine, with interest.
You don't think I can pay it back, do you?
Oh, for God's sake, Melanie, I just thought you would appreciate the favor.
I should have known this would turn into a mess.
And who started that?
Street.
Whatever you say, Mrs. McIntyre.
Been limbed to protect Mr. and Mrs. America, only to be ridiculed and harassed by your public. Believe me, I've been there.
Your name?
Simmons. Pam Simmons.
Simmons. There's no Simmons here.
There isn't.
Well, there has to be.
Look, what you do is you...
Okay, I'll handle this. You'll have to go back to personnel, Simmons. We can't be too careful.
We?
Stanley, what is this all about?
Security starts. It's the name of the game. Let's see. Willoughby. Just kidding, Starch. There's your very own personal laminated ID card.
Ah, gee. When do I get my certificate and decoder ring?
Wait a minute. Where are you going?
419 needs a shave.
Do you intend to use this blade?
I thought it'd be faster than the tweezers, yes, sir.
Good work. Don't worry about the staff. Someday they'll thank us for this.
How's my son?
Ah, fine, Mrs. Billings. The surgery went well. He's going to be fine.
Oh, thank you. You know, I haven't been able to read a thing. I've been on the one sentence for the past hour.
We'll be taking him to intensive care. The nurse will come out and let you know when you can see him.
Thank you, doctors.
Doctor. Oh, Arnold. Well, now, what is our administrator doing down here?
Hornsby sent me. I wanted to catch you before you went on rounds. It's about Buxton.
Oh?
What's happened?
Nothing's happened. I'm transferring him to another hospital, that's all.
Transferring him? He just got here. Give the guy a chance to unpack and relax a while.
Yeah, Arnie, he's in no condition to be moved.
I'm just trying to think of the two of you. I realize it must be difficult trying to work around all this confusion.
Yes. Well, goes with the territory.
We have an entire hospital to worry about. Admissions have dropped sharply since yesterday, and what with the police and the press and who knows what's lurking around this hospital, it's scaring people away.
Relax, Arnold. We'll...
Dr. McIntyre, it's for you.
On that phone. Oh, Trapper, your bookie's finally caught up with you.
Oh, come on. I'll be right there. Buxton is staying here until he's out of danger. That's my final word.
Come on, Arnold. Let's check on our star boarder. If you're nice, I'll introduce you.
He said it was urgent.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello?
We have your wife, Melanie. Bright, intelligent woman. Been very cooperative. I hope you will be too.
Who is this?
Forgive me, but I'm afraid the time doesn't allow for formal introductions. Now, Dr. McIntyre, I assume you'll be smart enough not to do anything stupid like call the police in or anything. This sort of thing tends to get messy when we drag a lot of people into it. So let's keep it intimate. And let's try to get our plans right the first time. Hm?
What do you want?
Ist ganz einfach. Wir wollten es selber machen, aber wir hatten kein Glück. Und Sie sind in der Lage, mir zu helfen. Um was es geht, ist Folgendes. Ein Tausch, ein
simple trade. Your wife, Melanie, for Officer Ed Buxton. In other words, just so there's no misunderstanding, if you ever want to see your wife, Melanie, again, you'll make sure that Officer Ed Buxton doesn't make it.
Hello? Hello?
Well, what do you say? What did it say? Listen. Now we wait.
This isn't going to work. I know Trapper. He's not going to fall for this.
I don't know, Mrs. McIntyre. Your husband might surprise you.
Ex. Ex. My ex-husband.
Your ex? He's not your husband?
We're divorced.
You're kidding.
You mean you're not married?
Quick, Charlie. Really quick.
Quiet, Stacy. Let me figure this out.
Great. I don't believe this. First he brings a hostage to my studio who's not even the
As
right
I told you, the plan with the IV didn't quite work. I'm sorry. I had to think of something in fast. Not a bad thing to grab the wife of the chief surgeon.
Ex-wife.
All right, I
That
made a
is
mistake. I'm
ex-wife.
sorry. Not the end of the world. I'll think of something.
Terrific.
This isn't going to work, you know.
Who asked you?
If you think Trapper is going to give in to you because of me, well, I hate to disappoint you, but we don't get along at all.
Great.
He could care less if I'm gone. In fact, any of his other women would have been a better choice than me. Mona or Veronica, Eileen or Ingrid.
Would somebody shut this woman up?
The only reason I was there today was to get my alimony. We had a big...
I said shut up! I don't think you understand. Let me explain. You're not getting out of here until your husband or ex-husband or whatever he is comes through for me. For us. And somebody's gonna die. And it's up to your husband, ex-husband, to decide who that somebody is.
It's funny how harmless you look when you're sleeping. I'm Eleanor Buxton, Ed's wife. Would you like to see some ID?
No, that's fine.
Will he make it?
I'm sure he's going to be fine, barring any further complications.
Complications? You mean like another attempt on his life?
No, medical complications.
You think he should have died, don't you? Well, I mean, everybody does. Maybe you should have. Maybe it'd make it easier on everybody. I mean, what difference does it make? You're just gonna patch him up, and they're gonna send him out in the street, and another crackpot's gonna take another shot at him. Maybe this time they won't miss.
Maybe you should get some rest, huh?
You doctors. You have this amazing ability to remain coolly detached and impersonal, no matter who the patient is, no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah, we doctors are really good at that.
How's he doing, Doc?
What?
I just want to know how he was doing. You know that you got a celebrity in there.
Come on. Look, I'm taking you off the Buxton case.
Why?
Just Ann, that's all.
Hey, what's going on? What is it, Trapper? Buxton's my patient.
He's mine now, it's that simple.
Then tell me why.
I cannot afford any mistakes, that's all.
Mistakes? I'm going to make a mistake?
I don't want you in this case, and that's final. Get it? Hey!
My nose. I've got to scratch my nose.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Haven't you ever had to scratch your nose before?
What's the matter?
My nose.
It itches. Can I untie her hand?
Her nose? No, you can't untie her.
Oh, for Pete's sake, untie her already. This is so dumb. We've got her bound and gagged like in a Cagney movie or something.
She stays tied.
I don't believe this. We joined a cause to rid the world of gun-happy cops, and here we are. Stuck here, holding a gun on a hostage. I feel like a gangster or something.
Ah, but you are a gangster, Stacy. That's what revolution's all about.
Oh, get off the soapbox, Ian. We wouldn't be in this mess if you could shoot straight. Go ahead, Charlie. Get her out of those ropes.
Since when do you give the orders?
What's the matter, Charlie? You afraid of him?
All right, lady, we've heard enough from you. Maybe you don't understand. I don't know. We've gone beyond banner waving, protests, and demonstrations. If we're caught now, we're up for kidnapping and killing a cop. Yeah. That's murder, Stacy. Murder. Think about that next time you open that liberated mouth of yours.
Hey, you there. State your business.
I work here.
So you do.
This place hasn't seen this kind of action since the earthquake.
Guess you've seen it all, huh, Starch?
Oh, twice. Just a minute. Mr. Buxton's requesting an extra blanket. Now, your mission, should you decide to accept it, is to get this blanket through the lines and up to the front. Good luck. Trapper, that gastric resection in 410 wants to see you.
Send Reuben.
She doesn't want Dr. Reuben. She says his hands are cold. She wants you.
I said, get Reuben. I'm busy.
Hey, Trapper, wait up. Later. No, not later. Ever since yesterday, you've been hot-headed, distant, and temperamental. You throw me off a case, you yell at Starch, you're practically kicking dogs and children. Now, I want to know what's eating you.
Nothing's eating me.
Oh, come on, Trapper. Something's got to be.
What? Ow! I don't want you involved.
Involved in what? Damn it, friends get involved. Now, until you tell me what's going on, I'm not going to let you off the hook.
Come on. So they want Buxton's life in exchange for Melanie's. Now you know as much as I do.
Have you told anybody else? Have you notified the police?
Slocum and the administration, the police, and now you.
What are they doing? What'd they say?
That I am to continue things as normally as possible.
Hey, and you want some chicken?
No, thank you.
Hey, Charlie, what about our hostage? We're gonna feed her, or we're gonna let her starve to death?
Just give me the key to the closet.
Why?
She's probably hungry.
It's in the door.
Hungry? It's the original recipe. 11 different herbs and spices. Come on, you gotta eat something.
Well, maybe just a bite.
Sure, here you go.
Wait a minute. I can't eat like this.
Oh, no, you can't, can you?
Could you untie me?
Yeah, I guess I have to. So you all right in here? You got enough air?
Well, it's not exactly my idea of home. It's awful hot, too. Couldn't you let me out?
No, Ian wouldn't like that. I gotta go with what he says, you know.
Why?
Because, that's all.
Oh, because he's the boss, right?
Boss?
Funny, I would have figured you for the boss. You're so much smarter.
What's going on here? What are you doing?
Oh, she just had...
Hey, why is she untied?
I thought she...
Well, don't think anymore. Untie her up.
Eine Menge Leute warten schon darauf, dass Sie endlich aufwachen, Mr. Buxton. Sie müssen sich ja wie Dornröschen fühlen. Hallo. Du hast mir Sorgen gemacht. Wait.
How long have I been here?
A couple of days.
They're trying to kill me, aren't they?
It's just a maniac.
Aren't they?
Everything's gonna be okay. You know, the kids really miss you. You're quite a celebrity around the house.
They've got some hero for a daddy, don't they? Gunning down a defenseless old man and getting away with it.
It's not what happened, and you know it.
No, Eleanor, I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Everything's gonna be okay. We don't have to worry anymore. And the police have security stationed at the door.
For what? So they can keep me from my fans?
Ed, you talk like you were convicted.
Wasn't I?
This is too bad. All this because of one gun-happy cop.
What are you saying?
Look, it happens to the best of us. After a few years of near misses, seeing your partner get shot writing a traffic ticket, getting stabbed by some innocent-looking kid, shot at by a grandma, you know, you get a little jumpy. You have to. It's called self-preservation. Hold it.
Okay. Hello?
It's Mrs. Blanchard, Doctor. Did you prescribe pork rind for her as a bedtime snack?
No. Mrs. Blanchard cannot have pork rind.
How about salted popcorn?
No. Unsalted. All right, so what else have you got?
Well, we're following up on that ballistics report. That should give us a couple of leads. We know the bullet came from a .30-06 rifle. We'll have to check all the... Okay.
Yes?
Is Dr. McIntyre there?
This is Dr. McIntyre.
It's Mr. Lee. We're not getting a pulse in his foot. The vein graft may have blocked off.
All right, well, you better run an angiogram to be sure.
Okay.
Call me if you need me.
Okay, now who else have you told about this?
Dr. Gates and our administrator, Arnold Slocum.
Can you trust him?
You can trust him. Look, I can't hang around here any longer. I've got to make some rounds. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Okay.
X-ray technician, please go to CCU.
Hello? Dr. McIntyre? Well, you can reach him in his office. This is a payphone. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I overheard you.
There's a phone call for you. They insist on
It's
talking
okay.
to
I'll
you.
take it. Hello?
So you told the police? You shouldn't have done that, Doctor. It's only going to make it that much harder on you. When Buxton dies. He is going to die, isn't he?
What about Melanie? What assurance do I have about her?
Assurance? You'll see her just as soon as you keep your end of the agreement.
How do I know that?
You don't know that. You'll have to trust me.
I want some proof that you have her, that she's all right. I want to talk to her.
Fine, man. All right. I'll let you talk to him. Come on up. I want you to talk to him. I want you to give your ex some incentive to cooperate.
No.
Come on.
No.
Talk to him. I said talk to him.
No.
Honey.
No. Trapper.
Melanie.
Oh, Trapper, I'm sorry about lunch.
Melanie.
We've shown our hand. You show yours. Tonight. Tonight, Buxton dies by midnight. Either that or somebody else dies by midnight.
I'm sorry, that's all the time I have. Suffice to say, Officer Buxton's condition is stable. He's receiving excellent care, and we're confident that he'll be fine. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies.
Mr. Slocum, any chance of getting an interview with Buxton?
No, that's impossible.
How about a picture?
I'm sorry.
Slocum.
What about it? What's your answer?
I need more time to think about it.
We don't have time. Trapper's only got till midnight.
Midnight?
We've got to get him off the case. We've got to do something. Now, do I get your help or don't I?
So they know you called the police. That means one thing. Their plant is still somewhere in this hospital. We'll have to run a thorough investigation of the staff. Now, was there anything distinctive in the caller's voice?
No.
Anything at all? Any background noises?
Nothing.
Would you recognize the voice if you heard it again?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Doctor, you're not being much help to us.
What do you want me to... Yes?
It's Buxton, sir. He's shocky.
Shocky? That's impossible. I was just with him.
His BP's 74/50 and dropping rapidly.
Hemorrhage. All right, prep him and get him to OR fast. I'll be right there.
Ich will, dass man in Blut reinpumpt, bis der Blutdruck wieder oben ist. Wenn nötig, 2 Konserven gleichzeitig.
Wollen Sie eine ZVD-Leitung?
Ja.
Wir sehen uns drin.
Okay.
John, I just heard Buxton's in trouble. You're operating. Now, what's this all about?
Well, he's had some post-op complications. I gotta go back in.
Well, somebody has to go in, but it's not going to be you. I'm putting Gates on this.
No, it's my patient.
Not anymore, he isn't. The surgical committee held a little emergency meeting an hour ago, and they want you off the case.
Whose idea was that?
Now, I've talked to the board, and they're in complete agreement with the committee. Under the circumstances, so am I.
Marty, that's crazy. Now, we know they've got a spy in here. If they find out I've been taken off the case, all right, we can lose her.
Exactly. Now, that's too much of a burden to put upon you, John. Now, suppose Buxton dies. Think how you'd feel then. You'd never be sure that you did everything you could.
Man, I can handle it.
I don't think you can. Now, I want you out of here, and I want you out of here now. That's an order, Doctor.
Sie sind zum Kotzen. Wirklich zum Kotzen.
When was that? No kidding. Hold on. Buxton's taking a turn for the worse.
Whoopee.
He's in surgery right now. All right, now listen. Whatever you do, you don't lose track of this. And no games. They tell you he's dead. We want proof. You understand? Proof. All right, bye-bye.
It's about time.
Pretty soon this whole thing's gonna be over. Send her home.
Good. This whole thing's starting to give me the creeps anyway.
You too?
Seems your ex-husband cares for you more than you think.
When are you gonna let me go home?
Ian, let's dump her now and get out of here. What do you say?
Yeah, good idea. We're getting what we want.
We got time.
Hey, Ian.
Ian? Ian, what are you thinking?
What do you think? We'd let her go?
Yeah, that's exactly what we think.
Right. Bye-bye, Mrs. McIntyre. Very nice to see you. Oh, and give our regards to the good doctor and to the police. And if you're ever in the neighborhood, please feel free to come by and pick up some pottery. What's the matter with you? She knows our names. She knows our faces. If she lives, we're as good as dead.
All right, then. I'm sorry, Ian, but I don't want anything to do with this. Come on, Stacy, let's get out of here.
You're not going anywhere. Yeah, watch us. I'll give you this warning. You walk out now, you're as good as dead.
It's bluffing. Come on.
Don't do it!
You stay right where you are.
He's hurt! Somebody do something! He's bleeding!
Pharmacist on call.
did all we could, Trapper. Buxton didn't make it.
Dr. Weiss, please call your office. Dr. Peel, please call the cath lab. Miss Rothbaum, please call your office. Miss Gretchen Rothbaum, call your office.
Ian, we need a doctor.
No, we're not going to have any doctors here.
But he needs help. You've got to help us.
Me? I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, but you were married to one.
Well, I suppose I could help a little. But you have to untie me first.
What are you doing? She doesn't know anything.
She knows more than we do.
Now, look, you've got to stand back. I'm going to help. Doesn't look good.
Does it?
Get me a cloth. I'll have to make a tourniquet to stop the bleeding.
Oh, I'm going to be sick.
Doesn't look so bad to me.
I don't know.
Ow! Ow! Oh!
The bullets penetrated the adiposis dolorosum.
And you said she doesn't know anything.
I've heard about cases like this when my husband was in Korea. Can you feel this?
Ow!
That's what I was afraid of. The bullets lodged in the arterial canal, possibly lacerating the dermatofibroma.
Oh, no, I've heard of that.
Unless you get him to a hospital right away, it could cause a fatal contusion to the aortic capillary.
We're not taking him to any hospital. Too many questions.
But he needs help.
Forget it. He stays here.
Where he could die?
Die? I don't want to die.
Ian, you're
I didn't mean to shoot
responsible.
anybody. I didn't mean to hurt him.
Funny, I think Buxton said the same thing.
You shut up. Look. It's our life or his. We can't take any chances. We gotta remember what we're here for.
What you here for? You're gonna let a friend die in the name of a cause? That's some cause.
Ha! A scam.
It was our only way, Trapper.
You mean, the whole thing? I mean, the post-op emergency?
Everything. It was all a con. They wanted Buxton dead by midnight, so we staged the whole thing.
Well, here's something else. You know that? Arnie, I'm sorry about all that stuff.
It's all right.
All right. Anybody else in on this?
Just the immediate surgical team. They had to know.
Yeah, they got a little suspicious when there was no one on the OR table.
Okay. Then where is Buxton?
Right now, he's in maternity.
In a private room with full protection, of course.
Oh, yes, of course. And Buxton's body?
We played it to the hilt. Wheeled the gurney all the way down to the morgue.
Down to the morgue. Oh, boy. I better get down there. Whoever it is going to make damn sure he's dead before they do anything.
We thought of that, too. We have someone down there just in case.
Everybody likes to play cop. Well, gentlemen, I hope your little scheme works.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I've never known a kidnapper yet who kept his word. Doctor, I know you want to see your wife again. But with Buxton dead, I think you've just lost your bargaining power.
Come on. It's no secret. Buxton's body was just brought in here. All I'm asking for is the chance to get a couple of pictures.
Aren't you a little morbid?
It's what my editor wants. Just trying to please the public.
Hi. Is this the morgue?
Until they come up with a better name for it, yes.
I was sent down to get Mr. Buxton's wedding ring. His wife asked me if I could get it for her.
Do you have any authorization?
Yes, here it is.
Down the corridor to your left. Last room.
Last room. Thanks.
Hey, how does she rate?
It's her lucky day.
right. Do you want to tell us where we can find Mrs. McIntyre?
Ian, what are you doing?
Something's wrong. She should have called me back. I'm getting out of here.
Charlie can't go anywhere in his condition.
And Charlie doesn't go anywhere in his condition.
I'm not leaving him.
Fine. You stay here. You stay here with a dead man. Come on, lady.
Ian!
You haven't got the guts to kill her. I've got the guts.
Freeze! Police officers, drop the gun!
Trapper!
Melanie.
Oh, Trapper!
You all right? Yeah. Doctor, there's a man hurt over here.
Hey, Doc, think I'll make it to the hospital?
What?
Oh, I'm bleeding into my arterial canal. The bullet lacerated the dermatofibroma.
The what?
Causing a fatal contusion of the aortic capillaries, isn't that right?
Dermato?
Fibroma.
Good work, Doctor.
Sorry to see you go, Buxton.
Yeah, things sure won't be the same without you.
Yeah, they're going to miss you in maternity.
I would like to thank you very much.
Come on, admit it, Doctor. Did it ever enter your mind to let me die?
Never. But him, I'm not so sure of.
Oh, thanks a lot. Thank you.
Okay.
Really? Thanks. Sure.
Come on. Be my guest, will you? Adios.
Oh, looks like you've got a date.
So I have. Sorry about that.
Get in, I'm starved. Hi, darling. I picked the greatest little place for lunch.
Pump the accelerator. I thought you got this thing fixed.
I did. Cozy little booths overlooking the bay.
Where's the choke?
There isn't one. Great food. The chef's a wonder with his souffle.
Take your foot off the pedal, Melanie. How many times have I got to tell
Darling,
you?
relax. I'm trying, you know? Anyhow, I've been to this restaurant before. The atmosphere is extremely romantic. Sweetheart, am I blocking traffic?
Oh, no.
No? Several hundred cars lined up behind me?
No. 4.
Maybe it's the... Oh, God. Darling, can I have another loan? Get this fixed again?